Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 3. For those of you who missed last episode, you may notice that the map is a little bit odd. You may notice that our coat of arms is a little bit odd and that everything just doesn't feel quite right. Well, what happened was the mod had an update, and that update caused things to go a little bit weird. Now, what's even weirder is that I've gone through 5 or 6 different versions on Nexus mods of the previous versions of this mod, installed each one. Each one works if I just play the mod, right, without trying to load this save, but none of them can load the save that I currently have. Neither can being on the previous version of Crusader Kings and having this mod installed. I have to be on the latest version of Crusader Kings with the latest version of the Steam mod installed. You don't get a choice on Steam, you just get the version it has, but with the version that Steam has installed, and the mod will load. Now, why is that? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Obviously, something is different between Nexus mods and Steam for the version of the mod that there is there. Whether it's the actual files that's different, whether Steam is bad at cleaning up after itself, so maybe it has extra files that Nexus versions don't. I have absolutely no idea. But at the end of the day, this is the only version of the modern game which will load the save. So this is the version we're on. Now, there are a few things that we can do to fix things. First of all, I had a look at what was actually added by the patch. And what the patch added is it added Essos plus flavor events for Essos. Cool. None of that should matter to us whatsoever. We don't care about that. We're just going to pretend that doesn't exist. Like the stuff beyond the wall, it doesn't exist. It's not our problem. So, fairly easy. I actually don't know if the game works if you unpause it. I haven't tried, but we will try that as well. As for our coat of arms looking bad, there is an easy fix. It's actually an incredibly easy fix. What we do is we go in here, we adjust the design, we click on this, finish, submit. Okay, that fixed our house. Wait a second. We also need to do it to here. So just as this existing design, this and this. Wonderful. It's not quite the same color, but it's pretty close to what it was if it's not quite the same. So that's what we're going to go with. Now, do I expect everything to work? No. Are we on a race against time in case they patch it again and everything breaks? Yes. Yes, we are. So, we have a race against time in real time to complete this playthrough. We have to get the Iron Throne. How are we getting that? Well, let's have a look at a couple of our plots. So, first of all, we are marrying this person, who is Tansy Cave. Marrying her. Also, I'm guessing, was that meant to be purple or was that meant to be grey? You see, I'm going to be asking myself that question a lot. But anyway, we're going to be marrying her. She is in line to the Stormlands eventually. So it goes via Balara, then it goes from Balara to Tansy, and then you get it. She's betrothed to him. He'll take the Stormlands. Easy. That one's pretty much set in stone. Very few murders needed to make that happen. The second one goes via our sister. Because I forgot we have changed character. Yes, it goes via her sister, Carolee. So, Carolee is betrothed to Stefan Baratheon matrilineally. So, if we go through this, you will find Princess Lollys is the heir. Lollys's heir is Darren. It's actually not through Darren. Her second heir is Stefan. So, we kill Darren. And then everything kind of sets into place. Kill Darren. Stefan inherits everything after Lollys dies. She then has the Iron Throne. We then kill her. That then leads us to having the Iron Throne and everyone is happy. That's roughly the plan. So that's what we're going to do. The only thing that can stop us right now is if he has a child, which he may have with Tyrene Forrester. Now, it's not the end of the world, because this is all a family line. So as long as we kill the child before they reach 16, it will still pass to Lollys, it will still pass down here. We do also need to kill Darren before his wife has a child. Okay, well, we're going to have to kill the child. But essentially, we have to do that as well, right? So there's a lot of killing on that line, but there's not that many different paths it can go down currently. So that's okay. Right, we're 9 years old. There's not a lot we can do. I think we're basically going to be trying to push forward time. Let's pardon our vassal for now, because we don't know what's happening. So we might as well just, like, let some things move on. It says we're going to lose land to the wall. I disagree. See, I think that purple is meant to be the same grey that we were. I think basically that grey is purple now. It's all sorts of weird stuff. Anyway, so you might inherit the wall, but you shouldn't inherit the wall, because the wall should only be inheritable. Again, it should be grey. Should only be inheritable by people who are actually inheritable in Night's Watch elective, which will be people who are in the Night's Watch, which you aren't. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's fine. Bearer of the Lord's Raiment needs an heir. I don't think there was one, right? No. We can't seek a worthy one because we don't have enough prestige. Cool. We can negotiate an alliance with our uncle. He won't accept it because he's just kind of awful. Let's send him a gift. Will you accept an alliance now? Yes, wonderful. That's what we like to see. Why do we want him as an ally? Well, we want him as an ally with the horrible coloured thing there, because he's a fairly large vassal within our realm, and it's another vassal who cannot join a faction. Cool. Right, I'm going to unpause and we're going to watch the game crash. 3, 2, 1. The game didn't crash. That is huge news. Huge news. Wait, did his thing change? Yes, his updated. Okay, so it just took a moment for the house stuff to go back through all of the people of our house. Cool, so in theory I could fix it as I see it. Like if I see this one here, I can go, well, this one was probably meant to be, let me go in here, that was probably meant to be, I'm guessing this was meant to be, this is all meant to be grey, I'm guessing. Maybe? Possibly? Yeah, I think it was all meant to be like that. Yeah, sure, I'm going to customize their house. Let's see. Anyway, that's alright. It's alright, at least it's not crashing. That's a positive. This isn't progressing, but it's not crashing. Why is that not progressing? What's the chance per month of that progressing? This is going to take 3 years. Okay, so that's why it's not progressing. It's just going to take a long time. Cool. Well, I guess we will simply be unpaused for a while. Being paranoid. Also, why does our brother hate us? Legitimized bastard passed over for region? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Do I want to imprison you? No, it's not but malice and lies. You have no money. Okay. Carrying on. You know what I also want on this side? I'm just gonna, wait, can I not mark myself as especially important? No. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. I just want to have myself as a pinned character, but that's fine. Few knights. Well, hopefully, yeah, they just filled in. That's good. Right. Carry on. My counselor died of old age, and now we have a new one. Who doesn't endorse us. This is the Septum. I'm going to send him a gift. He will now endorse me. Wonderful. Okay, carrying on. Okay. There's not a lot that we can currently do, being a child. Unwelcome attention. Elias has been pestering me for a long time now. Many of the other children listen to him, and he uses his influence in to turn them against me. And not only that, he broke my favourite wooden sword, that knave. I cannot get him to stop no matter what I do. I'm going to beat you senseless. 0% chance I'm killed by him. 19% chance he's killed by me. He's the worst. Or I'm going to pay you 5 gold to bog off. I'm going to beat him senseless. I beat him and he leaves me alone. My martial and prowess went up by 1. Wonderful news. Okay, it's good. Continue to chill here. Horse hobby. The door slams open as I gallop after Garth, the two of us astride our hobby horses and laughing excitedly as we tear around his study. Gorman, my master of arms, looks up wearily from the sheafs of parchment he was perusing. Must you create that infernal racket in here, he cries, gesturing at the pair of us. Someone has to help run this realm, my lord, and I'd rather appreciate the peace and quiet to do it. I look back over at Garth, who is still bounding around excitedly. So we can race him outside, chance we become athletic, very good, and a chance we get intrigue. Or sorry, Gorman, will stop. I'm definitely going to try and do this. I won the race, but didn't... Oh no, I won the race and became athletic. Wonderful. Athletic's just a great trait. Like, there's no downside. It's just good. Holy moly. Your outfit had the same change in color. I'm leaving you as you are. You're fabulous now. Okay. That's absolutely fine. Okay. All of this now became the Drowned Forest. Sure. Sure. Do you have any money, Lenora? No? It's not but malice and lies, ignoring the fact that you have a child that literally everybody knows about. I can imprison 2 people. You know what? I'm not going to imprison anyone. I'm purely about gaining opinion on this character. Everyone can be pardoned for every crime. That's what we like to see. Any factions against us? There are no factions targeting us, but there's also a lot of people who are not allowed to join factions. That's because I lowered Crown Authority last time, I remember that. Vaella, the one who I'm striving to emulate in my endeavour to learn Valyrian, has started sending correspondence to me as of late. I've gotten several letters where she lauds my efforts to learn her language, calling them both respectable and admirable. It feels good to get recognition for my hard work. Okay. I'll send word back of my appreciation. Sure. That seems good. What's this? Offer knight tutelage. Okay. We get Ronald Macy as a knight, and I gain the trait knight? Oh, okay. To the implacable Haldan, in order to ensure you become a knight one day, I would like for you to become a squire to Ronald Macy, most skillful knight. Yes, I accept. Squirehood. He's taking me on as his squire. My knighthood begins now. I'm so excited for it. Cool. That seems neat. So we have a knight and we have a regent. That's fantastic. Budding attraction. Nestled in the bed under my foxskin, I drift to sleep in a warm haze. Before me lies a person veiled in fog, gesturing an invitation. As I join them, I touch them. The fog begins to clear, and in its place, a warm blush seeps over our skin. I lean down to kiss them. As I pull back, I am greeted by a warm smile from a beautiful... oh, right. So this is just literally pick a choice. Okay. We are going to say girl, because we would like an heir. And that seems like the simplest way to go about it. Okay. Knight is trained you in a wide strategy. It was a good training session. I'm sure that those all lead into something. I'm going to pardon you for some extra opinion. We want everybody to love us by the time we come of age. I mean, our regent's probably going to ruin that, but we'll see. Oh, wait, we're already pinned. That's why we couldn't pin ourselves. Okay, we had another good training session. It's lovely. Casimir is no longer my maester. I will send for a maester from Old Town. We can go meet our peers. Sure, let's go meet our peers. We are not going very far, and it is not dangerous. Okay, well, in which case, I will hire superior mounts in order to make us get there quicker. Let's go. Wonderful. So we fly along here. New maester. Do we want Robert to be a maester? He doesn't seem fantastic, but you know what? Robert, you can be our maester. That's fine. Does that mean he might not be that good in actually teaching us is the problem? But that's okay. I don't think he needs to be incredible. That's fine. We have arrived. 2 months till this party begins. Our knight's training you. Us a little bit more. We had some excommunications. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Ton of different people are guests here. This will be good. Okay. Cool. What's this? I will pardon my vassal. Definitely. Right. Back into here. Carrying on. Right. A warm welcome. I look forward to this. Okay. Oh, you know what I want to check? Just because I'm seeing all these purple, I just want to check whether what we did earlier actually worked. So it did change his thing. I don't think that the colors are entirely right. But I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say the colors are almost definitely wrong. But it did work. Okay, so that does filter down. So if we see any of these, we could change the house, and that would filter down the changes. Unfortunately, we also need to know what the original color is. It might be grey, but it might be something else. It might just be a color that isn't set. Like that could just be like, we don't have the set color for that. Which is why I think the grey we had here was slightly lighter originally. Anyway, it's fine. Just wanted to have a look and see what our options were. I thought my vassal, Lord Loreth, and the peasant girl were merely pretending to fight, but suddenly there is blood in the dirt. Loreth hits the ground with a grunt, and the peasant standing above him moves to attack again. So I can save him and make Lord Loreth my friend, which he currently hates us. So that would be pretty good. Okay. Somebody please help her. This looks like fun. Let me have a go. I will save him. I've made a friend, and he only mostly hates us now. Come out and play. A ball bounces past me, scooped back into the waiting arms of Elaine. Do you want to join? We've got a ball and we could do with some more players. And say, I'll join, or no. Sure, I'll join. Even though we are children, football can turn into an awfully rough game. What started as a playful match suddenly turned into a full-fledged melee. It took a couple of seconds to get my bearings back. When I do, I hear a shrill cry of pain and terror from the pile of frightened children. Stuck at the bottom, I spot Lena being trampled by scores of feet. She cries out painfully, but the noise is too loud and others are too fixated on the game. So I can try and get to her. There's a chance we become strong, which is fantastic. And a chance we gain prowess if we don't get strong, which is also good. Okay. And there's not really too much downside. Everybody stop, or I can't watch. Let's see if we can get strong. We got prowess, we made a friend, we did not become strong. Okay, that's fine. Extra prowess is nice though. My knight, Yonald, has instructed me to clean his armor this afternoon. According to him, it needs a little bit of polishing before it's ready. He's counting on me to clean it so it looks good before he goes over some basic strategies with some young pages tomorrow. As I enter the armory, I find his armor and see that he's completely covered in dried mud. It'll take me the entirety of the afternoon to clean this up. I had other plans tonight, and those plans did not include cleaning a set of armor completely encased in mud. So I can clean the armor and gain points in knighthood, or threaten a squire to do it. No, I will do it myself. I mean, we're 11. What plans could we have had? And I guess we are meeting our peers, but that's okay. Raucous laughter splits the air just across the courtyard from me. Aressa quails before Elaine, who is pointing at her in derision. She can barely even kick a football. Who would want to be friends with that rascal? Aressa, snivelling, looks around for some support, but it seems to be few and far between. So we can say, leave her alone. I would, or you better stay out of it. In cowardly for 5 years, which lowers child opinion, but does increase our intrigue. Let's say leave her alone. We gain scratches and bruises or wounded, and removes Aressa Lannister from the activity. You get scratches and bruises. Not a huge problem. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. This is fine. Market day. My vassal, Lord Sebastian, and I agree that trade is an important skill for a noble to learn, so we decided to visit the local market in the Golden Tooth. We have only pebbles for currency, but they are very shiny. We'd like to purchase a ware, please. Okay, so the merchant could run us off, but we could also increase our stewardship. You have what I want, and I'm a lord. Okay, and we get a beautiful stick horse. But let's set up our own stall. I would like to increase my stewardship by 1. I did. Well done, me. Okay. The sermon. Listen to my words, children. Today I will tell you about the 7 who are one, the 7 heavens, the 7 hells, and even the Lord of the 7 hells himself. Dermot exclaims, fervor burning in his eyes. Me and the other children are spellbound by Dermot's sermon. Who knew that the 7-pointed star could be that fascinating? As the sermon ends, I have to tell Dermot my thoughts. So I become ambitious out of that, or I can become sadistic. Ooh, I want to become ambitious. I think ambitious is going to be good for us. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I like the all stat ups, and I think it'll give us good events. Returning home. What fun we had. I remember the time spent with Lord Tyrek for a long time to come. I'm now told it's time to pack up and return to my duties, but hopefully we can do this again soon. Wonderful. So let's head back. Great. And I visited my own capital and got stewardship lifestyle experience. Kind of weird. Anyone able to fill the successor role yet? Nope. I do have prestige. Wait, do I have enough to do it? I do. Let's do it. Also, can I host and meet peers? I can. Let's do it, right? Why not host it? Wait, we'll wait for ourselves to get back. There we go. Now we're officially back. That's fine. My regent's causing all sorts of problems. Let's meet our peers here in Castley Rock. That seems like a good place to meet them. Manage guests. Yeah, I guess that seems fair enough. Yeah. We'll invite everybody. Over 30 guests have been invited. So let's not invite fellow well, interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll invite everybody. I'm just trying to think of how to better invite people. We couldn't really figure out how to do that. Let's just invite everybody. That's fine. We'll just invite the default list. Start meet peers. It gets us good event stuff, so we actually kind of want to do this as many times as we can. Also, we'd love to get up to knighthood before we come of age as well. But it looks like we will do. Donald, my knight, sent me on an errand. The errand is nothing noteworthy. It's not even difficult. I simply don't want to run the errand. It's too boring. I want something worth my time. Every single second spared on such a mundane task is a second wasted. I could use that second to be training with a sword, for example. A servant should be doing this, not a squire. I'll do it. Alright, so we're going to continue getting towards our knighthood. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. There's not a lot we can do with any of our plots, by the way, in case you're wondering. There's almost nothing we can do with anything while we're a child, because we just have no options. I don't think we can even scheme, right? Just double check that I'm not talking nonsense. Yeah, we can't scheme because we have to be 14 years old before we can scheme. I didn't actually even know we could scheme at 14, but yeah, okay. Cool. I mean, honestly, I don't spend that much time playing as a child, and you know why? Because there's no point in playing as a child most of the time. Because if you play as a child, you've messed up, right? You ideally want your succession to end with you having like an heir who's, well, generally in the early 20s, good traits, and is ready to go. You don't generally want to end up as a 9-year-old, but here we are. Everyone is here. As all the small lords and ladies ushered into the room, I feel myself growing giddier and giddier. I'm thrilled by that Joffrey, the son and heir of Lord Malden of Stokesworth, and my friend Melessa could both make it. Not to mention my vassal, Lady Arena. Welcome, everybody. Right, the life and duties of a squire. Yonel tells me that a good knight can identify any man by the heraldry on his shield. He's been teaching me heraldry here and there, whether in the wild or while we're at the castle. If there's a sigil somewhere, he is quizzing me. Today he sits me down and asks me to name the houses these 3 sigils belong to. 2 combatant griffin, countercharged on a red and white field, brindled black and white boar on a brown field, and black iron studs on a bronze field bordered with runes. So, Connington is obviously right, because it's got that there. So Connington should be over here somewhere. You know what we could do? We could cheat. There we go. Connington. Red and white. Fantastic. Okay. Vickery. I spelled that right, no? No, I put in an extra thing. Vickery. Brindled black and white boar on a brown field. That is not what that is. The first one's wrong. Crake Hall. That's the thing, but we'll just double check. Caron. Yeah, okay. So it's the middle one, but let's now confirm Royce. Royce should be iron studs on a bronze field. Okay, now there's a reason why I did this. Black iron studs on a bronze field. Adjust existing design. Pattern. Bronze. Wonderful. That's kind of bronzy, isn't it? Finish. Submit. Cool. It's the middle one. Wait, it tells you which one is right. He shouldn't tell you which one is right. Oh well. Okay, well that made my life easier as well. Okay. Joffrey, the son of Master Eldrick of Rhaenys' Hill, has climbed the highest boulder around and is gesturing enthusiastically for me to follow. It wouldn't be the first boulder I climbed, but it looks like a long way up, so I say I won't back down, or I think I'll stay down here. I won't back down. I gain prowess. Wonderful. We have a worthy successor! Fantastic. At 15, so 15. 15, there we go. Wonderful. Worthy successor is in. You're getting pardoned for whatever you did. Wonderful. Carry on. Anything going on here? Nope. Market day. Garland, the son and heir of my vassal Lord Garland, and I agree that trade is an important skill. I would like to purchase a ware. Fantastic, we got another stewardship for free. You'll love to see it, our stewardship is looking great. Let's carry on. Wise man. We're playing in the forest when suddenly I find myself all alone. I could have sworn the others were just behind me. Just as I'm about to start screaming so that they can find me, not because I'm scared, I stumble across my courtier Perwyn dressed in a black cloak. He's crouched on the ground inspecting some weird looking plant, comparing it to one depicted in a big black tome that opened on the ground beside him. Hello, my young lord. Has the calling of knowledge led you out here? 80% chance to become a herbalist, 20% chance I just want to leave. You became a herbalist. Ooh, okay. So what does that do for us? It gives us intrigue and learning plus resistance against disease. You love to see it. Our stats are actually looking fantastic. Playing rough. I thought they were merely pretending to fight. We've had this. We'll make Lord Sebastian my friend. Wonderful. Okay, my knights are qualifying for tournaments. My courtier Lynette is obviously hiding something. But, just as she agrees to tell me what it is, my brother and friend Dickon approach us and insist that I join him for a game of chess. They say, I don't care about your secrets, or I want to know your secrets. And learn she's a non-believer. Okay. Or, I don't care about your secrets. I don't care about your secrets. That's fine. Meet peers is done. We gained some prestige. That's all good. Definitely worth doing, though. Can you see that? We got many traits from doing that. So we got athletic. We had a chance of strong on it. We got herbalist. It's good. Okay. Today's schedule is not particularly full. I've done my errands, chores, and duties, and it seems like I have most of the day left to my discretion. Even my knight and mentor, Yonald, did not leave me any taxing responsibilities, which is a relief considering we've been training at arms intensely these past few days. I'm not sure what to do with my time. One thought that crossed my mind would be continue practicing what Yonald and I were training these past few days. I'd be the only one in the training yard, but if I want to be a knight one day, I must keep my skills sharp. Sure, practice makes perfect. We'll keep pushing ourselves towards it. We would love to be a knight just because it's another little opinion boost, which is great to have. Okay, what's going on here? We can pardon our vassal. I pardon you. Okay, cool. Everything's going in the Iron Throne. You do not have a child. That is fine, mainly because you're not married. Okay, your child has now been born. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. Okay, well, I mean, we can deal with it in another couple of years. But we really don't have too many options currently, so we just got to keep going. Not but malice and lies. Obviously, people are lying. We'll pardon these people as well to gain more opinion. We want people to love us, so we will keep going down that path. We are able to hold 5 out of 4, I just noticed now, instead of 5 out of 3. That must be because I had a huge amount of stewardship. My mentor, Knight Yonald, has died. This now means I'm a knightless squire. Without a knight, my journey of becoming a knight has now come to a halt. If I'm fortunate enough, another knight may take me on as their squire, though if I don't find a knight soon, it may mean the end of my journey to knighthood. Okay, I need to mourn. Disappointing, I need to find a new knight. I will try and find a new knight. Squirehood granted. Wait a second. Our half-brother has become our knight. Fantastic. That works. Okay. Good fan. A huge fan of that one. Good one. Okay. Carrying on. There's more feuds against House Baelish, unfortunately, held by Ronald this time, the person who we were trying to marry our previous daughter to. But that might be our aunt at this point. I'm not entirely sure where I am. Offer knight tutelage. Sure, one of my knights can go and get tutelage over wherever that is. Grand Tour is a new thing that's available. He wants me to clean. Okay, we'll clean. Whatever gets this closer to being done, that's what we're after. Okay. It's all fine. We are losing money rather rapidly. Hopefully, something will fix that. What are we doing right now? You're currently doing this. I could switch you onto this to get another 8% tax. It might be worth just getting that little, like, 8% tax right now. Yeah, switch off of Castamere. Gives us a little bit of money back. Whatever we can do to make whatever money we can. Yeah. Okay. We are losing it rather quickly, though. You know what we might want to do? We might want to lower what we're paying for. So I'm currently here. We could lower down our food again. Yes, maybe lower down food and fashion again. And maybe lower down lodging. Oh, it expects us to be at 10? Oh. Okay, I'll lower down food and fashion. Let's lock those changes. It does lower us slightly, but that's okay. Right. So we're only losing 4 a month now, which gives us a little bit more time to earn money. Okay. High Lordship of High Garden has given rise to a peasant's rabble. Okay, which will go off in 50 months. Hopefully some of these will go away. I wonder, can I get rid of these by placing the placing this guy on them? No, so there's no that has no corruption on it. So these aren't corruption, they're just annoying. Luckily that should actually disappear in time, so we should be fine. Okay, cool. Life and duties of a squire. Petyr has instructed me to dress him in his armour. While I've done this before, I noticed it a bit more difficult this time. Unsure of the reason, I decided to keep at it. Suddenly I noticed I miscrossed a few straps and tied knots at the wrong places. As soon as Petyr moves, he'll notice how bad my mistake is. I'm going to have to restart either way, but he's going to question how I let this happen. I will tell him the truth. Okay, which will get us closer to being a squire. I feel like the squire system needs a little bit of extra stuff, and it's set up for extra stuff. But yeah, it's okay. It's fine. The events feel like they should have some downside to not just picking the gain the best option one. Like maybe something like, depending on your traits, you gain stress. That's the usual way the game balances that sort of thing. But anyway, whatever. If there's one thing that Del Miona has been trying to drill into me, is that sometimes a lie is necessary. As my friend Lorath and I overhear Lord Morton of the Lordship of Stone Dance talk about fudging the numbers of his tax report to possibly make the area prosper, I find myself thinking about Del Miona's lesson. So this information needs to reach Del Miona, which could further both Lorath and I's studies of intrigue, or we could really use the they could really use the extra money. No, we'll pass this information back to Del Miona. Okay. We will clean his armor again. Cool. We're working on it. We're 2 events away from getting the full night stuff going, which will be good. Okay. When's our birthday? Oh, it just passed. There we go. I was thinking, should we not be 13 by now? But almost. Little Dickon has always been infatuated with the tales of the Kingsguard, none more so than Lord Commander Tywin. So that is just some random Lord Commander who's very, very tall. Okay, viewing him in the same light as Sir Serwyn of the Mirror Shield and Sir Simeon of the Star Eyes, or Simeon Star Eyes. I thought little of his dreams of being like these legendary figures, as all children have heroes they aspire to be like, but as Dickon has gotten older, his dreams of joining the Kingsguard have become ever more real. Just today he came before me and asked to set aside any betrothals I might have planned for him so he can start training to become a member of King Stefan's Kingsguard. You're not even training to be a knight! And you want to be in the Kingsguard? By all means. Is there a way of me finding him as like a squire? No, there's... Or, yeah, is there a way of me finding him a knight? Let me go to the knights in my court. Maybe you can do it that way round? So I can say, like, hey, you're a knight. Would you... Oh, offer knight tutelage. Offer squire? Oh, yeah, I can do that. You know what we could do? What about if we go to you? We go to... Sort by prowess. We find Tywin of the Kingsguard. See if we can find him in here. Is he really, really far down? Okay. We're looking for Tywin. Plum? Is that not how his name was spelled? Looking for Tywins. We're looking for King's Guards. There we go. Lord Commander Tywin. I cannot ask him to train. I can only offer wards to these guys. I can't offer them to... Okay, I can't offer squires. Okay, cool. Let's instead then go to... Can I offer you a... Can you have more than one squire? No. Okay. What about... You've got 52 prowess. I would like to... I can't do anything with you either. Okay, well, I'm going to go to the only person I found that had that option. I'm going to offer you a squire. Oh, interesting. I can't offer my... Yeah, I can't offer him as a squire. Why can I not offer you as a squire? Is it because you're a bastard? Are you not actually allowed to do it? You don't have a knight. Huh. I don't know. I don't know why he's not eligible. I have no idea. Maybe it already automatically sends something out when he decides he wants to do it. No idea. Heart-wrenching rejection. Oh, I spend days and nights thinking about Liness, and my heart flutters whenever I see her in the castle halls. However, when I approached her with my feelings, she turned me down with a laugh, crushing my heart under her feet as she walked away. So we can become... She becomes my victim and we become vengeful. If this is love, I want nothing to do with it. We become chase, or we can become stubborn. Stubborn is nice from a stewardship standpoint. Vengeful is okay, I suppose. It does make her vassals dislike us. I'm going to become stubborn. Yes. Learn language successful. We now know Valyrian. I feel accomplished. Wonderful. That seems good to me. Knights have qualified for tournaments. That's cool. Playtime. I am let alone to play at last, and of course I take my predictable little puppets out of the toy box and take to play. It always feels good to be in total control of their little lives and act out scenarios with them according to my design. But then Carolee approaches me expectantly and asks, can I play? Since I'd rather play alone, or everything's more fun with a friend. Let's be friends. We had a quarrelsome time. Oh dear. We're going to practice being a knight, which now gets us a little bit closer. We're almost there. We're one singular event away. In theory. We'll see. And... next event. Hey! We finished recovering medium-sized ruins, which means we're losing more money. But... wait, why does Castamere not... why did its thing not fix? Whatever. Just existing design. There we go. Boom. Done. Now it's fixed. Right, so we now have... what level? So we now have this one. So now we need to get to here. However, I need 700 gold to do that, which I do not have. Yes, I simply do not have 700 gold. Okay. Cool. Lost our caravan master. Well, it's not a huge deal if we're not going anywhere. Okay. We are currently losing money. Rapidly. Anything I can do here? Is my army maintenance costing us anything? No. Amenities are costing us some things. But not a lot. Yeah, I'm just not quite making as much as I need to, basically. It's the long and short of it. Okay, well, hopefully we get an event that gives us money. Hey, we're going to do this, which now means that our knighthood is now at the level knight. So we should become a knight when, when we come of age, which is fantastic. So we also get bonuses to opinion with that as well, which is great. We might have to just lower amenities at some point. Level of Splendor went up. That increases prestige when new children are born, but also gives us a long reign bonus if we survive long enough. Okay. Continue gaining opinion with people. We'll continue pardoning vassals. Get whatever we can get out of this. Okay, we can now change our contract. Thanks to that, I would like to increase your feudal taxes. Cool. That doesn't really make us very much, but yeah, we'll see. See what we can do. This is fine. I'm going to have to lower our amenities, unfortunately. We're going to have to lower one of these. Which one's worse? Servants or lodgings? I don't think we need lodgings right now. I'm going to lower that to first level. It's way lower than it is now, but that's fine. We now make 0.5 per month. Ooh, okay. Which one is right, first of all? So the top one is right. Karen, Tarley, and Florent. But now I just want to check that we got the colors right. Okay, clear that out. So we're looking for field of black nightingales on yellow. So that is Caron. Fantastic. Tarley should be a striding huntsman on red on a green field. And then Florent should be the fox's head. Yes, so they're all correct. Wonderful. That seems good. I choose the top one. Right. Level of fame went up. That's cool. So people like us more now. It gives us more captains as well, which is neat. We have few knights, but that will soon fix itself. These are not but malice and lies, which will increase opinion. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going a little bit. When's our birthday? Birthday is court grandeur level increased actually there, which is interesting. Our birthday is the 21st of the 9th. Okay. Cool. So we're now in the 8th moon. We're making 0, which is fine. I'm fine being on 0. 0 is okay. Get the errand done. We want to keep being at 100 experience. Does it go down or up or down here? No, it stays at 100. So yeah, you still have to keep choosing that option. Making a little bit of money. We're now 14. Fantastic. And now is the point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. It looks, surprisingly, like the mod is fairly stable. The only thing that's a little weird is that things turn purple and that Essos exists. Honestly, very, very surprising that that's our only issues. But hey, we've made it through, and if you make it through at least that amount of time and you're able to save, you then have a save which matches this mod version, which is fantastic. So cool. I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. And next time, we're 14, so I think it's time to start plotting. We'll see how that goes. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.